Welcome to my channel briefing on Bravo. When two people are experiencing similar situations, usually it is an opportunity for them to unite and come together and bond over their shared experience. It came to shock viewers that both Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's marriages have crumbled right before our eyes. These once very close friends are experiencing a tremendous change in their lives. And yet, they are unable to let bygones be bygones in order to help one another through their pain. Instead, they are allowing their unsettled feud to impact their emotions. The explosion at the Viper Room on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was inevitable, but it didn't have to be. Kyle's separation from Mauricio Umansky has proven complicated. She's lonely, becoming an empty nester, and needs a genuine friend. Dorit's separation from PK Kemsley is still brewing as they both try to find balance in their new situation. As Erica Jane said to Dorit, they are in a unique situation as they are both going through a separation, the tensions are high, and the emotions are raw. They need to sit down, one-on-one, and come to an understanding. If that understanding is that they aren't friends, then that's what's best, but it should happen for everyone's sake. Why Kyle and Dorit are feuding on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. To set the stage, the current feud between Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards has been a series of minor slights and disagreements that, when combined, boiled over into larger tension. It's safe to say that feelings have been hurt, and with other personal issues, these hurt feelings projected into something larger. Since their apparent friendship breakup, the duo have pointed fingers toward a series of moments that might seem petty to an outsider. In fact, many of these moments were likely taken out of context. There have been an assortment of comments made at various events and tapings that the women have taken offense to. The list is lengthy. Kyle was furious over Dorit sharing a private text during the RHOBH reunion. She was mad that Dorit ranked her last in the Richards sisters' rankings. She was not thrilled at Dorit, accusing her of turning on the waterworks about her separation. Then, during Kyle's Amazon Live, she alleged that Dorit exaggerated their friendship. They've individually felt wronged by the other. Then, from a personal level, Dorit has claimed that Kyle demands too much out of their friendship, while Kyle thinks Dorit is too self-centered. Valid feelings, but easily workable if discussed civilly. Were Dorit and Kyle looking for something to blame the other with? Let's hope not. Yes, likely not, but it all just seemed bigger than it was. A long-standing friendship will inevitably have its ups and downs. Just like a romantic relationship, nothing could be perfect. Hence, why they need each other now more than ever. They're experiencing the dismantling of important relationships. They know what the other is going through. So, why are they letting the petty differences stand in their way? The situation is complicated by outside forces. Another major issue that's complicating the situation is the estranged spouses' friendships. The quartet were friendly not only as two couples, but as wives and husbands. They were thick as thieves, or so it seemed. They attended events together. They even vacationed as pairs beyond the show. Mauricio and PK have a friendship that has transcended the women's plight. But that's to be expected. It's the relationship between Kyle and PK that right now is the sticking point. The women should be sticking together, so Dorit has every reason to feel upset that Kyle and PK are communicating. Yes, they are friends by proxy, but there should be a bit of a girl's code, especially when they're coworkers who have to coexist to create the best product, unless this is the product they want to present. Since this is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the other women have been lumped into the drama, and of course, they have their own opinions, especially based on who they're talking to and what information they've been fed. That, of course, is of no help to anyone when the advice then offered is biased and not meant to worsen the situation. As Erica Jane has clocked, Kyle may be mad at Dorit simply because she went against her, using the past to strengthen her case. Dorit is not innocent either, though. She may have projected that the best friendship was not as massive as she perceived. Being on different pages doesn't help the present circumstances. Having the ears of everyone and then sharing their own opinions is not helping the potential reconciliation. Things are still petty. No one seems to be willing to admit fault. If they found the time to be in a neutral setting without projecting their own problems, perhaps they could truly lean on one another through this difficult time in their personal lives. Knowing what the other is going through, this should be an opportunity to rise up through the pain, be besties who can go on adventures, call one another when they're down, and celebrate the positives in life. A broken friendship on top of a broken relationship hurts. To soften the pain, a reunion is necessary. We all want to see a happy ending. Come back to Briefing on Bravo and see more news.